Greetings all. Just want to get a quick video out to talk about Luminalia, the free gifts, patch 3.22 and those ships, and a new Jumptown event that has just dropped. This has presented some interesting impacts on the pledge store, but first, don't forget to get your gifts. They will be available here until January 8th, and there are 12 of them for all 12 days. And there's some FPS gear, some goodies, most of you already know this, and some free paints for 4 different ships: Prospector, Freelancer, Vulture, and Cutter. As far as the new Jumptown event, no, Jumptown is not safe and there are no friendly A2s. And it will be going on from the 22nd until January 2nd at these times. You can check them out on the RSI website. And along with that, more ships were made available in the pledge store, including some Warbonds. And we can take a look at the charts. Here's my standard CCU chain chart. I've put it together using the leftovers from the IAE event that are still available, the new ships from 3.22, and now the Jumptown event. While there are some discounts to be had, I still would potentially only nibble at this or fill in some gaps in your existing chains. But if you really want something, you can use this to get some discounts on it. One thing in particular I'd like to talk about is the A2. The A2 is pretty reasonably easy to get in game. I believe it's just under 6 million in-game credits, so that's not too bad to get. And for you new players, it may sound like a lot, but once you get in the groove, it won't be too bad at all. So I'm not sure I'd spend real money to get that ship in particular, even if you're getting it at a potential $150 discount. As to the rest, just look for your target ship price, or as I would recommend, maybe get some of these and then wait for some more to drop later on to fill in some of the gaps and generate more savings if you're going to play the CCU chain game. Obviously, everyone's wallet is their own, and there's no reason to spend real money on this outside your pledge package, or your starter package, I should say. Lastly, I'd like to talk briefly about the new ships we got with 3.22, the Cutter Rambler, Santok Yai, and the X1. I'm not going to go into extensive detail as that has been far better covered on a great many other videos and other media, but all 3 ships were released with some leftover issues which are going to be addressed, or hopefully be addressed, in future patches. In the patch notes for 3.22 and for the hotfix they just had, they did mention that the flight models are going to be tweaked for both the X1 and the Santok Yai. The X1 velocity in particular, I would think would be an issue, as it was released at the exact same speed as its 2 siblings. That's supposed to be the racing variant, and it's supposed to be faster, so hopefully the tweak will fix that issue. I have no indication as to what they're going to tweak on the Santok Yai from its flight model. I found it to have extremely good lateral movement and pretty good in an orbit once you're close in on something. The weapons on the Santok Yai are confirmed to be getting nerfed. I know everyone's been having fun putting them on other vehicles and supposedly getting a performance bump. Your mileage may vary, but either way, the nerf's coming. And just be aware of that. As far as the Rambler goes, this one's easy. The Rambler was supposed to be the one with the most fuel out of all the Cutter variants, and it shipped out with the same fuel as all the other Cutter variants. It is listed on the technical specs as having extra fuel tanks, so hopefully this is something that gets addressed in the future, but I did not see anything in the patch notes that specifically said that. And that's it for now. I hope everyone is having a wonderful set of holidays, and I will catch you all later. Take care.